Hey everyone. Right now I'm going to be cooking up some OBD style fried rice. OBD standing for Old Blind Dog Barbecue Sauce. Barbecue sauce that is owned by my husband and myself, even though he's really the mastermind and the creator of these sauces. Today we're using the honey whiskey jalapeno. But let's go over our other list of ingredients. We've got about 10 ounces of Spanish longaniza. I've got about two cooks. I've got about 2 cups of pulled chicken or just roasted chopped chicken. I've got about a cup of black beans that have been drained and rinsed. I've got one each a small onion and a small green pepper that I've diced up. A couple of jalapenos that I've put into rings. I've got about half a bunch of cilantro that I've chopped. Got about 3 cloves worth of garlic, and we have 4 cups or so of pre-cooked white rice that I've cooked earlier and chilled off. We're going to start with the longaniza, and we're just going to put that on our preheated flat top. You want about a medium-low heat, and you just want to get that browned off. I also want to mention that Longaniza usually comes with the casings on it, and I have removed the casings for the purpose of this video. Similar in flavor to a chorizo, but this is made with minced meat rather than ground pork, so it's gonna cook up a little bit drier for you. And I find that it's always a little bit sweeter at times. Of course, the Longaniza is not to be confused with Portuguese linguiça, but any sausage can be used for this recipe. This recipe has a lot of interchangeable parts, which is what I like about it. One of the things I like about it.
If you notice how fast the meat is cooking, it's because we could travel through time. Most people can't, but Old Blind Dog can do miracles.
Oh, why?
I thought you were...
No, I'm just taking a drink of my wine. I'm waiting for the meat to cook. You know, you have to stay hydrated. It's important.
The true cook at her work, drinking on the job. Can't be sober and cook because what the hell's the point?
I'm sober.
Ish.
Now that our sausage is cooked, we're going to add our veggies. Onions, peppers, our jalapenos.
And that's jalapenos for the rest of the world.
Alright, our onions and peppers have been cooking for a bit. They're about halfway done. I'm going to add my garlic. I'm going to add the black beans. And I'm going to cook those so we start to smell the garlic. You might be looking at this recipe going, that doesn't look like fried rice. And you're right, it doesn't look like traditional fried rice. You don't want to cook the garlic too long, that's going to burn pretty quickly. I'm going to add my harnage, my chicken.
That would be chicken for everyone else.
My chicken. And if you notice, we got a good mess going on this grill right now. You don't have to use chicken. That's another interchangeable part of this recipe. I've done it with pulled pork. We've done it with shrimp and scallops. I have even done it with cod. Sure, it's starting to sizzle real good. Let me get that skeeter out of the shot. We're going to make a hole. Make a hole in the mixture. And we're going to add our cooked rice. That's my cooked rice is in my cute little rice maker that makes this about exactly 4 cups. I'm using basmati rice. We're letting our rice heat through. As I said, you don't want to mix it too much because you're going to get your rice all sticky. You basically want a big flat spatula like that, and you just want to flip it. And as you flip it, you'll see caramelization start to happen on your rice. And then our second to last and most important ingredient is our Old Blind Dog honey whiskey. And we are just going to drizzle that on there and incorporate it. I'm probably going to use quarter to a half a cup. That's a nice coat. Do remember that our sauces, they get a little hotter as you add them. So if you want a little spicier, add a little more. Use one of the higher heat levels. You'll see our sauces, it's a little bit thinner than you're going to find a regular grocery store shelf sauce. I would not recommend using just any store-bought barbecue for this recipe. I'm going to sprinkle on half of my cilantro. Then of course, always stay hydrated while you're cooking. As you can see, we've got a big mess of food here. So this is a really great dish if you need to serve a crowd, or if you're just like Victor and myself and sometimes you just need something to feed the two of you. You have all these ingredients laying around. It's real quick and simple to put together, and it freezes really well. So if it's just the two of you, you only need a couple of portions. You can put the rest into small bags and put it in the freezer. Victor also really likes this when it's left over because we can put it back on the grill in the morning, fry up a couple of eggs and put on top of it. Yummy.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Now here comes my favorite part, the eating.
The eating. All right.
Proof's in the pudding. Let's see her face.
Oh,
You can't lie.
My hair gets stuck to the Velcro.
She can't lie. We'll see how her face looks. Now she looks like a happy Gerber baby right there. I think it needs more sauce. I'm going to add a little of mine. I like mine hotter than most people. If you don't like it hot, don't add more. And as the old saying goes, you can always add more, you can't take away.